everyone, I'm Alessandra, better known as Sani my friends, and this is Sani Panini. This is my second episode, and each time I'm hopefully improving. But this show is just for us college kids. There aren't many shows out there, and this is just quick and easy college build. The best part about it though is you don't need an oven, you don't need a stove, all you need is a panini maker. So today, I'm gonna make a Caprese panini. This is the thing, I made a Caprese salad last week, and I have all these ingredients and I didn't use them all, and they're gonna go bad so fast, especially the mozzarella. So I'm gonna use all the ingredients I use for Caprese salad, and I'm gonna make it into a panini. All you're gonna need is 2 pieces of bread. You can use any kind of bread you want. You can use like English muffins even, you can use a bagel, whatever you want. I have wheat bread, that's all I had in my house. It's perfect, it's easy. Mozzarella, and I have tomato, and then also, this is the trick here, I have some store-bought pesto. And this store-bought pesto is like lasts long in the fridge, and it's quick, and you just put it on your sandwich, and it adds so much more flavor to it than like basil leaves. And it has basil in it, so it's a perfect mix. What you're gonna do is you're gonna wash your tomato, you're gonna get your mozzarella ready. I'm gonna put it onto my cutting board. I like this kind because it is in the shape of a circle and it matches the tomato. So your mozzarella like circles and your tomato circles are gonna be totally aligned. I'm gonna cut these into little thin circles. You're not gonna use this whole thing unless you want like a overload of mozzarella. You're probably gonna need like 3 to 4 squares. I'm sorry, this is circles. 3 to 4 circles. And if you don't cut it in perfect circles, it's totally fine. And now we're gonna do the tomato. Doesn't this tomato look so pretty? It's like the perfect tomato. Okay, so now we're gonna cut, I'm gonna move these over to the side a little bit. And we're gonna cut our tomato. You don't really wanna use the ends. Like I like to use ends, so I'm just gonna save that for later. But I'm gonna cut these into thin little circles too. Another thing about like the knife you're using is a serrated edge cuts so much better. This isn't even a serrated edge, and it's obviously too short for the tomato. It's like a couple inches long, but a serrated edge makes it like so your the insides don't bleed everywhere. So I'm gonna cut it like this, like that. Okay, so this is my favorite part. So you have your panini on. You're gonna put it on hot. How do I do it? Okay, so it's on hot. You're gonna take your bread. This is how you assemble everything. And you're gonna take your pesto and you're gonna put it right on the bread and you spread it around. Store-bought pesto is so great because it lasts so long in the fridge. I mean, your mom can make it, and I'm not sure how well it's gonna taste like when it's frozen and like after you thaw it. But this is just like, look how good. You can smell the aroma, like it smells like good, and it's like the same thing, no one can tell. I like to add my mozzarella with my basil because I think that like the basil and the mozzarella just like infuse, like they infuse while they're getting hot. So like the flavors are mixing together and they melt really good with each other. So you're just gonna layer it. I love mozzarella. Okay, so I learned my lesson. Last episode, I made my veggie quesadillas. And I put so much cheese that it oozed out everywhere, which is like really good. It's one of my favorite things about it. But this, I'm gonna kind of keep it all kind of in the center and then it's gonna melt out. Okay, so now I'm gonna layer the tomatoes on top of the mozzarella. And look at the colors. You can't really see the green right now, but the dark green underneath it, the bright red tomatoes, these aren't that bright, whatever. And the white mozzarella, oh, it's so good. And you're just gonna kind of pile it on and press it down. Okay, so with this, it kind of creates a weird thing in the panini. Like, one side of the bread is going to be crunchy and one side of the bread is going to be kind of soggy because of the different kinds of dressing. So what you're going to do is you're going to make sure you want to level out. It's not really balanced. So you're going to add a little bit of olive oil to your other piece of bread. Just a little. Just to kind of like keep the flow going. And you're going to spread it around like that. So you're going to put it on top. And this is what I was talking about. You're gonna put it in, and one side's gonna come out kind of soggy than the other, because you have olive oil and sizzle. And it's gonna come out kind of soggy because the olive oil and the pesto on both sides of the bread aren't like gonna be equal, I guess. So you're gonna flip it over when you're done. So we're gonna let this. I'm gonna say we're gonna let this grill in the panini for about like 2 minutes, and then you're gonna flip it over and do another 2 minutes. So we're gonna look at it. Oh, look at it. If you can't really see, I'm gonna put my knife over so you guys can see it. You can kind of see how it's a little, you can see that spot. That's a spot from the olive oil. So you can kind of tell how you want to flip it over. So now I'm gonna flip it over. And it's like that on the other side too because of the pesto. So I'm gonna do it this way. Create a little different color lines on it. And I'm gonna transform all of this stuff into this plate. So this is my plate ready for the sandwich. Okay. Oh my God, it looks so good. It has the best grill marks ever. Can you see? I had this when I was in Italy. Not like this way, of course, but literally, I know it's not gonna compare to Italy, but they had the world's best mozzarella, like ever. Watching them make it was like such an art, I swear. Okay, look at this. You see the colors, it's an Italian flag, like right in my hand. Ah, ready? I'm gonna do my little commercial bite for you guys. It's really good. Oh my God, you're gonna love it. It's the perfect thing for college students because it's affordable, it's healthy, and all you need is a panini maker. So good luck with your studies and make this during your study break.